So for those of you guys that do not know what we're doing today is we are doing the next episode in a series that goes up on my YouTube channel called the Masterclass. And the whole point of the Masterclass is to show off every single Pokemon, Pokemon 1 to probably like 149, because we're probably not going to do Mewtwo or Melmetal or Mew, but it shows the most creative ways to use like every single Pokemon. So we've done Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, we've done Charmander, we've done Charmeleon. Those have all been videos on the YouTube channel, and up next is going to be Charizard. And I know that Charizard's a very popular Pokemon. I know that Charizard's like really, really good, especially in Charizard X, but I feel that since there's so many Charizard X videos up on YouTube, not from just my channel, from other ones. How's it going, Lunchbox? We're going to be looking at Charizard Y, and more specifically, how can Charizard Y be used to its fullest potential? And I think the best way to use Charizard Y is actually in doubles. So what sets Charizard Y apart from, like, Charizard X and other stuff like that? It's the fact that Charizard is like really, really good at using Heat Wave. So Heat Wave is a move that's kind of like Flamethrower, but it hits both targets. So it's like, obviously it's going to be a little bit weaker because it's a spread move, but it hits both targets. So and also, like, Charizard Y has the strongest like flying special attack in the game. Like, most people think like flying special attacker, they think of like legendary birds, but like Zapdos doesn't get any special flying attacks, and neither does Articuno or Moltres. And so you think, well, what about Mega Pidgeot? Well, Charizard Y has like way better coverage than Mega Pidgeot. She has no Sun for Solar Beam. I mean, you're right, but we can still make this work. So we have Protect, Heat Wave, Air Slash, and Fire Blast for when you want them big KOs. I should probably use a PP Max on that. And we have Haste Nature just because that's a Charizard I have. I would recommend a Timid Nature on this one, but we're going to be using Hasty. It's completely fine. The rest of the team, though, is really cool because, like I said, we're playing doubles today, so we're going to be focusing on like spread damage. So like I can lead like Charizard and Rhydon and go like Rock Slide Heat Wave or Earthquake Heat Wave because Charizard's a flying type. So Earthquake, Rhydon has the ground covered, Charizard has like Heat Wave covered. Same thing goes for like Aerodactyl. I can go like Rock Slide, Earthquake, Heat Wave. Really good stuff. The last three Pokemon here are Fake Out users, so it's like really, really good. It should be a lot of fun, and it should be the best way to show off what like a Charizard Y can do in a competitive setting. So hopefully we win some games. What do we got? Very first game, we have a Charizard Mirror Match. Very first game. We also see potential for Mega Beedrill. Aerodactyl is a huge threat in doubles, as always, and I love seeing Clefable. I think Clefable is so good in doubles. But how do we deal with that Charizard? I really do think that I'd like to lead with my Aerodactyl. I'm thinking my Aerodactyl and Persian, but I can go like my Aerodactyl and Blastoise. Hard switch out Aerodactyl. No, if I went Persian on Aerodactyl, that'd actually be a little bit better. So if we go Persian Aerodactyl, I know we're supposed to be using Charizard. I'm really trying to play around the fact that Starmie is really, really good here. And if you lead something like, Wigglytuff, I can go like Fake Out Rock Slide. If you lead something like Magneton, I can switch out Persian, go for EQ. If you lead something like, Beedrill, I can go Fake Out Rock Slide, Charizard Fake Out Rock Slide, Starmie Fake Out Rock Slide, then Hard Switch out Aerodactyl for Blastoise to block the Scald, Dark Pulse the Starmie, and will be good. So Persian Aerodactyl is very, very aggressive, and it is very good against this team. The Jungle Gym is which name of Venusaur. Okay, that's a good name. All right, let's go. Let's get this bread. Let's get these wins. Charizard Masterclass Game 1. Charizard's like actually pretty good in doubles. Like, Flying type is so good in doubles because it lets you, like I said, avoid that earthquake damage. So it's a perfect partner for something like Aerodactyl, for something like Rhydon, even Pokemon like Machamp and Snorlax who also like to carry earthquake. Like, Charizard's amazing, and you wouldn't be able to realistically like carry earthquake on those Pokemon as much if you were using Charizard X, which is why I think that Charizard Y takes the cake just a little bit in doubles. It's so good. So let's see, it's Aerodactyl and Beedrill. Yo, where's the Mega? Where did it go? Which way did he go? I think I'm actually... See, I know that I could fake out that Beedrill and like win the game right now with like a Rock Slide. But I think I'm going to fake out his Aerodactyl. And he's probably going to Mega Evolve Beedrill in U-turn. And I think that that's okay because I need this chip damage onto his Aerodactyl. So that's okay. He has to Mega Evolve with his Beedrill though. And if he does Mega Evolve with his Beedrill, he cannot be Mega Evolving with the Charizard. So that's pretty good. Triple Z move, how's it going? Started by Super Coolican. I 100% believe it. Oh, he's switching with the Fake Out. Yo, that means we're going to have a great turn here. He's switching to the Magneton. I talked about Magneton as a Pokemon against this type of lead. So look at this like perfect coverage here. So we're going for this. I love to hit his Aerodactyl. Perfect. So now next turn, I'll be able to go for like switch out Persian for like Zard Y or something like that to block the U-turn from Beedrill, and go for a Savage 4 times super effective Earthquake into that Magneton. It's going to be absolutely busted. We just one-shot that Aero, boys. Like, one-shot of Reno Mi Amigo. Yo, I take those all the way to the bank. So yeah, this lead is like really, really aggressive. There's a bunch of like defensive switching options. There's the Clefable. I'm not as worried about it. Like, obviously Clefable is really, really good, but it's not something that like Charizard should have to be afraid of. Like, there's a high chance he's going for like a Moonblast or like a Dazzling Gleam. Actually, I don't think he gets Moonblast, but Dazzling Gleam, maybe like a Thunderbolt on Aerodactyl. Persian and Charizard have really, really good coverage, because like what's Persian weak against? Like Fighting, Dark, Bug, Fairy, the 4 types that Charizard resists. It's almost like I play the game. It's almost like I play the game. And we get this free, like, relatively unknown switch into a flying type. And so there's just, like, it's so good. It's so good. It's like you can't write a better storyline than this. So Charizard pops off. Persian's weak against Dark. Did I say Dark? You know what I meant, though. You know what I meant. Did I say Dark? I meant it's a Dark type. It's weak against, like, Bug, Fighting, Fairy, Bug, Fighting, Fairy, something else that Charizard resists is okay. Charizard still has all those bases covered. There's a Thunder Wave. Yeah, so we see this guy. He knows what he's doing. This guy knows what's up. But, like, bruh, I still think we're fine. Like, Clefable's so good. I think Clefable's, like, a better Blissey. So we're going to be clicking that Charizard Y button, popping off that big Heat Wave. Big Heat Wave. I mean, if it was a problem that I said Dark as a Persian weakness, I think it would not be my problem. I'll just say it like that. So, yeah, we're just going to go Heat Wave. Earthquake should be able to easy peasy lemon squeezy, rinse these guys up. Worst case scenario, Charizard gets paralyzed, but let's look at his team. Like, he has... His Aerodactyl's gone. Like, his Beedrill. What's Beedrill going to do? Like, yeah, that's right, you're getting out of here. This is not the place for Magneton, guys. Derek. Oh, good Charizard switch in here. Maybe I should have Rock Slid. Maybe I should have Rock Slid. He's probably going to go X on me. Let's see how much damage we can get done with this. Zard Y, best boy. Zard Y is pretty good. So Heat Wave, can we get those double hits? That's what I'm talking about. Look at that animation. Oh, look at that big damage. Look at that big damage. Wigglytuff, more like Wiggly not alive, you know. Not alive. So Charizard Y, yeah, that's pretty good. It's doing pretty good so far. And is it Beedrill here? Is it Beedrill? But look, Beedrill's not that great. Like, that's spread damage from that Heat Wave, by the way. Like, and we just one-shotted that Wigglytuff pretty much. Ooh, Starmie, very good choice. I think we might actually just go Protect, and I think I'm just going to go Protect and Rock Slide, because Aerodactyl can live whatever he's throwing us out. With the Starmie, I'd like to be able to KO the Charizard, and then bring out something, maybe after we lose Aerodactyl in a couple turns. To be able to check the Starmie. Like, that's why Persian is, like, so good and such a necessity on the team. Same thing with, like, Raichu. Both are very, very important. Is it going to be Magneton? Yeah, this guy, by the way, I just want to say, this guy is, like, an actual doubles player. He's using Protect. He's switching correctly. This team that he's using is very good against kind of what I'm using. Like, it is good. Like, it is solid play. So, I mean, it's not like he ain't no slouch is what I'm saying. Yo, how's it going, Chef Master? No para? Oh, never lucky. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me with that never lucky? So, let's see. I do not really want to just fodder my Zard here, but I think I might have to just go for the Heat Wave. Just to chunk the Starmie, put it within range for stuff. And there's no reason to do anything else with Aerodactyl. Like, we've already done our job. We're going to go for the EQ just in case he decides to, like, nuke us and ignore. It really sucks we got paralyzed there. I would have loved. He's going for Protect play here. He's just going to go Protect Surf. But the thing is, like, Charizard's going to be able to live the Surf, which is totally fine. Totally fine. Fresh Gazelle is the actual doubles team. Yeah. I mean, this guy's doing a real doubles team. Doing it with the best of his ability. So Aerodactyl, unfortunately, going to be taking the L. I think that's totally okay. I think we're just going to fake out Charizard Heat Wave. And then... Watch. So we're going to be able to chunk the Starmie with this Heat Wave if we make the connections. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So that's chip damage. It's not bad chip. Not bad chip. So, let's see. We're going to send Persian out. Persian is going to be able to fake out the Starmie. We're going to get a second Heat Wave off. It should KO the Magneton, chunk the Starmie again, and then after that, we're going to be able to Dark Pulse from the second damage from, like, fake out and the Heat Wave should be enough to take out the Starmie with a Dark Pulse. So that is my strategy. That is my strategy going forward. Remember, gotta use Charizard. It's important to keep Charizard on the board as long as humanly possible if we want to get those big W's. I wonder if people, like, know they're in videos. You know what I mean? Like, half the time, they're like, I wonder if this is gonna be, like, a masterclass video. So he's switching that guy out, but, like, he really doesn't have, like, a ton of Pokemon that can really switch in. Like, Charizard. Yeah, he's switching into Charizard. You're gonna see Persian coming back. Persian's really good. Like, Persian is busted. So Heat Wave. I need to hit the Starmie. Perfect. Alright, I think I'm actually just going to protect Wizard and go for a Dark Pulse, because, like, I want to see... I think he's going to go protect Surf again. Like, what would Starmie be doing to a Persian? Why does Persian look so weird? Did they change how Persian looks? This is a Lowland Persian. So, it is a Dark type instead of a normal type. It's from Gen 7. So, it's just a different form. And I want to see if he actually goes Charizard Y. Like, I want to see him go Zard Y and match me and just showcase that, like... showcase that Charizard Y is so good. He's not going Mega. I think he's saving it for Beedrill, which is fine. Yeah, it's a little bit new. Lowland Persian's a little bit new. So DP. Now, I think I could have, like, went first and stuff, but I didn't want to, like, have to Fire Blast his Charizard in case he went Y. Like, maybe I should have, like, Air Slashed or something. But Thunder Punch, no TY. No TY to you, Thunder Punch, no thanks. So he can send out Beedrill. Beedrill can Mega. Beedrill can, like, U-turn Persian. But then he'd be, like, opening himself up for, like, a really, really big Heat Wave. I think he'd probably be U-turning in, like, Magneton. I think I'm going to take this opportunity and Air Slash his Charizard with my Charizard. I do think I'm faster than he is because I'm using a plus speed boost nature. So it's going to be Beedrill here, right? Yeah. So he's going to Mega Evolve. He's going to kill the Persian. Yo, Weasel King coming in hot. Subscribing. Tier 1 4 months in a row. Guys, put those subs up. Subs up for Weasel King. Guys, I want to see a whole boatload of subs in the chat. Put them subs up. There we go. Appreciate it so much, fam. Now, let me see. Like I said, I really do think he's going to be hitting the Persian. Maybe I'd actually just, like, go for Protect. Oh, Poison Jab's actually really good. Yeah, I'm gonna continue what I was doing. We're just going to Air Slash the Charizard, and we're actually going to Thunderbolt the Charizard from Persian. I want his Charizard gone so we can't switch anymore, and then I can bring out something like Rhydon and just win the game. So, I hope that he doesn't, like, what if, like, the reason we're doing this is, like, what if, like, he does, like, a weird play and, like, attacks my Charizard with, like, a Poison Jab or something. Oh my gosh, see, it's like I play the game. See, I want to get something out of it. Like, I could have played Protect with my Persian to block a U-turn, which, like, he should have been doing. But this also gets me, so I'm not, like, super behind. Even if he wants to, like, hit me with something, it doesn't really matter. Yo, 100 bits, calling the plays. Yo, worst case scenario, we went 1 for 1. We traded 1 for 1. He only has 2 Pokemon left. Like, I'm in a pretty dominant position, if I do say so myself. U-turn can, like, one-shot that. U-turn can, like, one-shot all these guys. I think I'm actually just going to bring out the Blastoise. Is Blastoise time? Yo, King Cobra 88. More subs up. 3 months. Yo, welcome to the hashtag Caterpie Club, my friend. Thank you so much for the continued support, guys. More subs up for King Cobra. Yo, thank you so much. Hopefully you're having a wonderful weekend, and hopefully you're enjoying the games, because, like, I think we're gonna have a pretty good stream today. Appreciate it so much, and like I said, thank you so much for those big bits. Really do appreciate it. We know that he has Beedrill and Magneton, and so Beedrill's really, really good because we have Pokemon like Alolan Raichu and like Persian. But the good thing for us is Beedrill's like totally a single target Pokemon. Like, it can just use U-turns, poison jabs, drill runs. Like, once we get the Magneton off the board, which is what we're going to be trying to do, we're going to be able to totally win this one. I think he might be doing that thing where people get super salty that they lose, and they're like, I'm going to waste my opponent's time, because that makes up for the fact that I can't beat them. And if I can't beat them, then I'm saving somebody else from losing to them because they don't deserve it, because I'm so good. How many of you guys have had that thought, or been in a position to force that thought upon your opponent? It's like I'm talking to your brain, right? It's like I'm freaking inside your head, right? Everyone's been there. Everyone's been there. All right, let's go. Waste time 2019. Yo, it's like I said, it's a bit of waste of time. I think I'm just gonna fake out the Beedrill. I'm just gonna play a little bit standard, even if I have to like lose a Pokemon here. Like, let's say this Dark Pulse doesn't KO the Magneton, which is highly possible. Like, worst case scenario, we lose, like, 1 Pokemon for it, and it's not that big of a deal. Or, like, we get something parried. But I really do think this will KO. And if he goes Protect Magneton, if he goes, like, Double Protect, that's probably the best way to deal with it. Doubled it once or twice. Yeah, big fake out damage. Holy moly. Done that. Yeah, I've done it. I've been there, done that. Yeah, we've all done that. But you can't tell me I didn't just outplay this guy like the whole set. And also, like, my team is pretty good. My team is pretty good. Alright, we got that big Dark Pulse. I can't believe Persian's like putting in that work, yo. I love Persian. I love Persian. So good. He can U-turn the Persian, but like, you know I got like 5 more Pokemon in the back, bro. Yo, he's like, you know what? I'll take a Persian with me. We'll put those wins up a little bit. Preemptive wins. Yep. I mean, Blastoise is not very strong, but it's okay. We just got that big Rhydon. Get that big Rhydon. What's he gonna do to Rhydon? You know? And I think it's so cool that like Rhydon's actually like usable in doubles versus like singles. I feel like Rhydon falls by the wayside a lot of the time. Like I feel the Nidos are a lot better at like, you know, outspeeding things, and like Aerodactyl's a lot like safer way to set up rocks and stuff like that. But Rhydon has what you need in doubles. It has just what you need to succeed. How's your day going? It's going great. I like Alolan Persian Eradicate. There's actually a lot of videos on my YouTube channel featuring Alolan Eradicate. If you want to check those out. But they're Ultrasonic Moon videos. So we take those Rhydon, finish and blow. And that's the first game in the bag. Charizard Masterclass. Hope you learned something. We'll be here all week. Steve, coming in hot. Venusaur. This guy used all Venusaurs in a different game that I fought him with. It was really hilarious. But I really do like this team. Kangaskhan's really good in doubles. I want to see what the Porygon has in store. Gyarados is really good against like our core. But I think we can do okay. I'm going to go Persian. You know, let's go Persian Charizard. I want to try Persian Charizard. I want to see if it works. I want to see it for my own eyes. Remember, it's Charizard Masterclass, guys. Showing you guys how to use Charizard. I don't want to always go. Don't want to always go Aerodactyl lead. We got to go Charizard. Bait not survived by Eevee Ray. I mean, Eevee is probably the most common item on it right now. But let's go. Let us see what he leads with. Gyarados, like I said, is a huge problem. But, like, a little Raichu ain't no slouch. Articuno Machamp? Yo! Sounds like a job for Heat Wave. No, I'm saying. No, I'm saying. Let's do this. You guys seen the video, the damn, damn, damn? It's like the Five Guys Burger review. It's a really funny video. It's like a song. This Heat... I could one-shot that Machamp with Air Slash, I think. I'm just gonna go for Heat Wave. It's fine. I wonder how much damage, like, I could deal to the Gyarados with, like, Air Slash Thunderbolts. Get him, Charizard. Show him what's up, yo. I think he's probably switching out. I wouldn't be surprised to see Articuno switch out for Gyarados here. Would not be surprised. As long as he doesn't get burned, he's pretty good. Actually, we don't even KO the Articuno with Heat Wave. It's a spread move. And so, Articuno's a super legendary Pokemon. So, like, he can actually eat, like, imagine if it's just, like, Flamethrower. Articuno could probably eat, like, a regular Flamethrower. And like, this is a little bit weaker because it's spread damage. So I wouldn't be surprised if Articuno lives. But we do want to get that Machamp kind of off the board as soon as possible. We miss on Machamp with the only move we wanted. We only really wanted to hit the Machamp. Yeah, look how thick that the guy is. Really, really thick. Ice Beam, boys. One mean beam. Not that much damage, though. We'll Air Slash KO Machamp. I'm gonna Thunderbolt the Machamp and go for an Air Slash, thinking he might actually switch into Gyarados there. It's highly possible. Like, probably not, but I need the Machamp off the board. Need it off the board. Need the Machamp to dissipate. When Nature Wizard Ray used a Regionals, I used an Adamant one. I used Adamant Rayquaza. I miss again? Can I fucking play the game? I miss Air Slash. I miss Heat Wave. Charizard. Charizard, why? He's gonna Rock Slide the shit out of me. Ice Punch. Yo, can we play the game? And he froze me! Are you kidding? Why? Why, Charizard? Why you do this to me? I didn't ask for this. I don't deserve this treatment. Oh, that's so dumb. What is this? Double miss freeze. Never ever lucky. Yeah, Frozen Solid pretty good. Just gonna freaking... Oh my gosh, that's so dumb. That's probably the dumbest turn I've had. He's gonna Brick Break me now or something. Watch, he's just gonna lose our Persian. Superpower, yeah. What am I supposed to do? Oh, that was so dumb. Alright. I just gotta go like Aerodactyl Raichu now. Alright. The Ice Punch froze me, not the Ice Beam too. I thought that was funny. Alright, we're just gonna Psychic Rock Slide. Should be able to get a double KO. Oh, wrong Psychic target. The thing is, he still has that Gyarados in the back. And like, I really wanted to keep my Persian alive. He's staying in. Oh my goodness, we hit a Rock Slide, guys! Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Do you believe in magic? I mean, I believe in Psychic. That's like magic, right? Psychic's like magic. Please go away. Alright, should be Gyarados coming in relatively soon. I wonder if it would actually crunch my Raichu. That'd be so raw to like crunch a Raichu. Considering he should just like be waterfalling. That's what I mean. Like he should just be waterfalling, but he might just crunch me right in the face. Like Mega Evolve crunch. Porygon! Oh my gosh, it's time. I think he's gonna crunch my Raichu. Oh, it's Kang. Weird. That's weird. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I'm actually gonna do this. Porygon and Kang look so weird sitting next to each other like that. Let's see if this works. I think he's gonna fake out, oh, Sucker? Sucker doesn't work on Encore, boys. Sucker doesn't work on Encore, boys. So he's gonna be stuck using Sucker for a hot minute. I'm probably just gonna switch out Raichu next turn, or I'll Encore the Porygon if he uses something stupid. Porygon flinched, alright, well. I can eat the Sucker Punch. I can eat like one Sucker Punch. I can do it. I definitely can. So let's do that. Let's do it, boys. One Sucker Punch ain't gonna be that bad. Sucker Punch, yeah, it's fine. Rock Slide. Hopefully get this. I want this Porygon off the board so it doesn't go for like a Thunder Wave or something like that. So I'm trying to get it off the board before Thunder Wave. And Thunderbolt like is a little bit better than Psychic here. They're both same base power, but Thunderbolt, if like we left it at 1, we have that 10% chance to para. You know, like you 10% chance froze me with that Ice Punch. So let's see it. It should be Gyarados here. It should definitely be Gyarados here. Yeah, I think I just Rock Slide, Hard Switch out Raichu for, what is it? For Blastoise. Rhydon. Huh. I do have the Blastoise. I think we're just going to protect. I was waiting for Ice from Porygon. I was not letting that happen. I was waiting for it too, which is why I doubled into it. Like, I was like, nah, fam, that ain't me. Sucker Punch gonna get wasted again. Stealth Rock, the late game Stealth Rock. What? In doubles. I don't know about that one, Chief. I disagree. I disagree. I'm not gonna Stealth Rocks in back. It would be kind of funny. This last Pokemon's like Gyarados. I want to see him switch it in. He probably won't, but like I want to see it, you know. Kang Ice Punch? Nah. Sweetest meme I've seen all day. Nah, the Venusaur team was the best. That was the best. He's kind of pinned here. Like, will you switch out Rhydon for Aerodactyl? Or switch out Rhydon for Gyarados? Risk the burn? He is! He's switching out, risking the burn. Risking it for the biscuit. But in doing so, he's switching in on a Rock Slide. That ain't doing that much. He's like out of Sucker Punches. Look at that big damage to that big boy Gyarados. Can we get a burn from this Scald? Please give me that big burn. The biggest burn. Never lucky. Encore ended. Alright. I mean, I think we still just do the same type of thing. We just nuke the Gyarados and the Kang, and then we just win. Because all we do is win. Yeah, Gyarados is humongous. It is definitely a huge Pokemon. I would say it's pretty swole. But it skips leg day just a little bit. A little bit of skipping leg day. It's just like one leg. So going Mega Gyarados. Finally bust out the big Mega. We should still be able to get the KOs here. Like, Rock Slide should KO with the Kang. Chunk the Gyarados, right? And then Scald is, like, obviously resisted, but, like, look at the health he's rocking. Look at the big health, and you know we're going to outspeed with our boy Blastoise. Blastoise, show him what you're working with. That's what I'm talking about, Blastoise. That's what I'm talking about. Get the big Scald. Oh, man, right in the kisser. Right in the kisser. Gyarados goes down for the count. And we got super unlucky. But you know what? I'll take the wins. The Salt DC, give me those W's. Oh man, look at this guy's team. Lots of birds. Birds on birds on birds on Rock Slide. I think we actually just lead Charizard Aerodactyl and just actually take this guy to the races, yo. It's a race for first place. Charizard Aerodactyl. Just gonna grind it out, yo. Should be good. Going into the game against Diego. This is gonna be like Rock Slide City. I don't even think I'm gonna set rocks. Think about adding Nidoking. Nidoking was a good addition to your team, yeah. I think Dugtrio is a little bit better than Nidoking, though. Alright, let's go. Dragonite and Eevee. I think these are the two Pokemon that have the highest chance of living through this. But they're forgetting that I ain't no slouch, okay? I ain't no slouch. Look at my boys. They're humongous. Get that big heat wave. Get that big rock slide. Take him to Flinchtown, yo. I'm gonna take him to Burnsville. Take him to Burnside. Let's take it. Charizard Y popping off. Not gaining drought, but the wings look cool, right? Hopefully we hit our moves. That'd be cool. Rock slide. No, we missed rock slide on Dragonite. No. No. Why? That's the one that you needed to. I missed on Eevee. Can I play the game? I just want to play the game. Can we get like a burn? Can we get something? I get nothing. I get nothing and lose everything. I get nothing and lose everything. Never. Please kill it. Oh, that's right. We get a flinch. Okay. All right, we got round two. Round two. That was the warm-up round. I'm supposed to show off how good the Pokemon are, not how terrible they are at hitting their moves. Rock slide. That's what I'm talking about, yo. Give me that big damage. And Charizard, please finish this guy off. Please. That's what I'm talking about. Finish off that Eevee. Oh, Dragonite's so low. So low. Let me get another flinch, though. Another one. Slam. Yo, wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Hit me with that super big slam. Dude, I remember back in the day, yellow version. Like, yellow version, though. Like, Pikachu learned slam at level 20. And I was one of those people that, like, grinded the shit out of the Viridian Forest. And so my Pikachu was always, like, level, like, 22 or 23 by the time I fought Brock. And I just, like, two-shotted Onix with slam every single time. It was, like, rinse and repeat, easy peasy lemon squeezy going up against Brock. But, like, I was super over-leveled every time. Yellow version is probably the game I've sunk the most amount of hours into. But it was pretty good. Come on and slam. And welcome to the jam. Holy Mega Pidgeot. I don't know about this one. He's got outspeed the Zard. Oh, we'll just flinch it. We'll just flinch it. It's okay. It's okay. Rock slide. That's right, yo. Dragonite going down. Oh my gosh. Pidgeot. Pidgeot, what do you got? You got Hyper Beam me, bro? Are you going to Air Slash me, Chief? What are you going to do? Wing attack, yo. The physical Mega Pidgeot. The physical. Dude, I respect that. I missed another Heat Wave. Never lucky, man. It's a 90. Mirror Move Ink. Oh! Woo! No. That would have sucked. Oh, the double rock slide. Oh, I'm so scared. Yo, that is some scary stuff. The double rock slide would have been the scariest thing. The Mirror Move rock slide. Oh, that would have been so scary. Rock slide. There we go. That's a real rock slide. That's a man's rock slide. Oh, Articuno. Sash is up for Articuno, everybody. Sash is up for Articuno. And Heat Wave. All right, Heat Wave. We take those. And the last few Pokemon are just birds, right? I mean, the bird is the word. That's what he's trying to say. Yeah, Sash is up, yo. Zapdos. And what's the last bird? Is it Moltres? Is it actually, it was Charizard. Oh man, what a good bird. Charizard. Alright, well, Heat Wave once again. Heat Wave Rock Slide. The cruise control for cool. You guys want to win some doubles games? This lead's pretty good. Most of the time, Rock Slide. Oh my goodness. That big, oh my goodness. The Charizard just got deleted out of there. Guys, put those rocks emotes up. It is super appropriate in that situation. And Heat Wave coming in, making the connection, finish this guy out. This guy thought he could have had a chance. Yo, I ain't gonna let you do that one, stupid. Right? We take those. Diego, thank you for the game, my friend. Hope you liked being a part of the Charizard Masterclass video.